What's up, everybody? I just want to maybe, I don't know, talk to you guys about some things that have been on my mind lately. And, you know, these observations I get them from life,
Continue on Grand Central Parkway for 3 miles.
I've been observing a lot of people out there, a lot of my friends who, some of them, they thinking of giving up on their dreams. Some of them are still holding on to their dream, but also aren't letting go of their comfort zone, and some are just battling it out. Don't have a place to stay. Don't have always have to be constantly moving out from place to place. People who do everything that they have to do to get to their dream. And what I want to do is I want to encourage those people who are in any of those situations that I just mentioned. I want to encourage them to keep chasing their dreams, to keep fighting for what they believe in, and to keep loving what they love. Something that yesterday, that T.D. Jake said, I was listening to him on YouTube. He said that when you push people, when you encourage other people, when you push other people forward, you find out that eventually you're also moving forward, because the higher that you push them up, the higher you have to go to push them. So, that's something that really touched me, and that came to mind. So, I just want to encourage everybody. Most of my friends are actors. I'm an actor, and we're all fighting to hopefully make it, to hopefully get to where we want to get in life, no matter what, sacrificing it all. And me, last night I was talking to my cousin, and I told him that I'd rather spend my whole life trying to get there, trying to complete this dream, trying to complete these goals of mine, than to move on with anything else. Because just like Prince EA said, you don't want to be a kinda, because the moment that you become a kinda is the moment where you will no longer see changes or advancements in your life. You will no longer, you'll just live with regret. And something that I'm truly afraid of is regret. And I think one of the things that has me going still after all I've been through, maybe in a couple of videos, in a series of videos, I'll tell you my story. But there's a lot of up and downs. I went to acting school. I was able to get into one of the best acting schools, which is AMDA. And it's an amazing school, amazing teachers. I'm in a hell of a lot of debt.
In a quarter mile,
but
keep right at the fork
that's how it
Grand
is.
Central Parkway.
But I
signs for Triborough
appreciate
Bridge.
everything those people did for me in AMDA. The fuel I received from them, the encouragement I received from them, is what still has me going today. There's always that
Keep right at
you
the
can
fork to stay on
pick up
Grand Central
inspiration from
Parkway.
other places, but there's always that one place that really inspires you. That's one place that you met amazing
Continue
people,
for 3 miles.
life-changing people. People that change your life for the better, or people that change your life for the worse, and then you learn from those mistakes. I'm just truly thankful for everybody, because I believe that everything is for a purpose, and everything comes together for a purpose. And nothing is for nothing. If just an example, if we all came from a big bang, then the big bang has to be for a reason. That's what I believe. Everything has for a reason. Nothing in your life that is in your life because it's there to push you down, but to push you forward. Yesterday I had an audition, and everything's just started going bad. Everything, it's just,
2 miles,
it
use the right lane to
really
take
sucked.
Grand Central Parkway and west exit toward Triborough Bridge.
The car battery died on me twice. before I got to the audition, it died on me. And then once I was there, looking for parking, it died on me. Horrible. And then I was at Staples trying to print out my my headshots and my resume, and then the Staples was having an issue that they couldn't edit my resume paper to, because I like to have my headshot and my resume on one piece of paper. In the front I have a photo of me, and in the back I have my resume typed in. So I like to have it like that, but my resume couldn't fit because it was too long, and so on and so on, and it just didn't look as professional as I wanted it to. So and then it took a long time for me to get them to actually print them out. It took a long time for me to actually pay them. It was just, everything just wasn't going my way. And when I was getting to the audition, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't audition anymore. I'm not going to make it. The audition ended at 8:30, and I was outside in my car looking for parking around 8:25, around there. I was looking for parking, and the audition ended at 8:30. I didn't find a parking spot, so I parked in a fire hydrant. That's where I parked. I'm looking for parking, couldn't find it, so that was my best bet. And I was just praying to God, hopefully that that I don't get a ticket, because that would really suck. So then I went into the audition. I found out the place was the people in there were very cool, very nice people. They weren't they weren't stiff. There was a nice, comfortable environment where you felt at home, where you felt comfortable as a young new actor, and I like the environment. I really did. So since it was so cool and there was a line of people still, I figured, hey, let me go back outside and find parking. So I go back outside and boom, I find parking. In Manhattan, where it's basically impossible to find parking, but I found it, and which is just amazing. So and then everything else from there went good. Everything else from there,
Keep right at the
went
fork.
well
Continue
for me.
on
Went
exit
the way it
10W.
should had gone all along. So life is like a current that pushes you back. But let's not say current, like a wave. When you're trying to get into the water, the waves push you back. And sometimes the waves are stronger than usual. Sometimes they're weaker than usual. But that's life. Sometimes your battles are stronger. Sometimes they're weaker. That's just the way it is. And I think that's something we all have to face. But the good thing about it is once you get through the waves, the stream of the water pulls you in, the ocean pulls you in, and that's what happened to me yesterday. The waves were pushing me back, but I kept fighting, and once I kept fighting, life said, okay, you really want it, come and get it, and then it pulled me in. So it's just something that I don't know. Just woke up this morning, I felt like talking to you guys about, or inspiring someone, or giving someone some kind of
feet, keep
hope.
left at the fork. Continue toward
If you feel knocked
I-495
down,
west.
if you feel like it's not going your way, whatever your dream is, don't give up. Whatever it is, keep fighting for it. Whatever it is, keep doing what you got to do. It's going to work out one way or another, because whatever greatness you have inside of you is there for a reason, and you can't let nobody bring you down. You can't allow anyone or anything to discourage you or to cause doubt in you. Let doubt be your biggest enemy. Don't allow doubt in any part of your life, in any situation of your life. Success is all you want. Success is what you have to think. Success is what you have to breathe. Success is what you have to eat. And that's the way, and that's how you make it. People say, I refuse. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I refuse to believe that the people that made it, as an example, I'm just going to use actors because that's what I am. I think my phone's warming up because I was charging it and video tipping at the same time. Okay, but I think it's not hot, so it's good that my battery won't explode. So as I was saying, The people that made it, that's like Denzel Washington, Will Smith, well, other actors, I can't think of the name of them. Okay, I can't think of the names of any actors right now, but those are the two that come to mind because I like their work, and I guess, I don't know, they might be my two favorites, really. Denzel's my favorite, and I'm really starting to get into Will Smith. I don't know, he has a... Will Smith is just awesome. Let's put it that way. So, as I was saying, you know, these guys that made it, you know, I've heard a lot of people say that they made it because of luck. That they made it because they got lucky, because they randomly got chosen.
Keep left at the fork.
You know, and let me tell you something. They didn't make it because of luck. I don't want to believe that, because the day I believe that is the day that I accept that if I don't have enough luck in me, then I'm never going to make
mile,
it.
take exit 20 toward Junction Boulevard.
That's not true. You can make it regardless of anything. You can make it regardless of the situation. You can make it no matter what. You can make it. It's something that you can do if you believe it. But if there's any inches of, or any centimeter or any pinch of doubt in you know, life will just reject you. The opportunity will just reject you. Like something like Prince EA said, that you know, will you grab the dream that chose you? You know, will you grip it, or will you let it just, you know, slip through out of your hands, out of your life, out of your heart? You know, will you let it slip through out of your mind, out of your thoughts, out of your, you know, will you let your dreams slip out of your dreams? You know, and that's something that I think is extremely important. Don't believe that you need luck. You know, just believe that you have to believe.
Turn right onto 99th Street.
You know, believe regardless of the horrible circumstances you may have or you may be in. Just believe anyway. I mean, what do you have to lose but to believe? You know, I mean, it's not like you're gonna die because you believe. You know, it's not like it's not like your whole life is gonna end because you believe.
On 99th Street
will life be a little bit harder because you believe? Maybe. You know, will you always have money because you believe? Maybe not. Maybe you will. But just believe. Believe no matter what. Luck is not the reason why Denzel made it, or Will Smith. They made it because they saw their greatness inside of them. You know, their dream. I mean, that their purpose chose them, and they gripped onto it. They held on to it no matter what, and they made it. They made it. Simple as that. And you know, if you want to make it, I'm not saying that everybody has to be a big movie star like these guys. I just use them as an example because they inspire me greatly, and I love their work. And when I think about making it big, you know, I think about them. All right, so just keep believing, guys. All right, I'm gonna have to end the video here because I need the GPS to take me somewhere. So take care, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.